again in the Berg for the Royals and the Pirates, or the Monarchs and the Grays. For the Royals, the lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. David DeJesus, Willie Bloomquist, and Billy Butler. Then it's Jose Guillen batting fourth. Miguel Olivo on the current road trip for KC, 4 out of 13. He'll be followed by Alberto Callaspo at second, Martin at third, Luis Hernandez at short, and Bruce Chen. DeJesus in the box, 0 for 4 last night. And strike one.
Looking to see if that sinker is working tonight. That's what Paul wants to get back to. There you see the ERA has climbed up into the mid-4s. The sinker there's a pretty nice one right there. Has been the pitch that Paul has been kind of vocal about the last few days of not having. Hasn't been able to get the ground ball when he wants to. That's what they're working on their side work in the bullpen in between starts.
He has been excellent at home. He's glad to be back. It's been a while for him in PNC Park. Hasn't pitched here since May the 31st. Last 4 starts have been on the road.
Well, the Pirates seem to always play better ball games here on the PNC Park. They get better pitching.
At home ERA, the best in the league right now. And the Pirates at home are 20 and 13. Fly ball to right center field, and McCutchen going to be called off by Delwyn Young. We're going to go back to that in a minute. We talk about I'm going to ask you about it. Andrew McCutchen in center, Nigel Morgan in left, and Delwyn Young in right. The infield, the LaRoches on the corners, Jack Wilson, Freddie Sanchez up the middle, and behind the plate, Robinson Diaz. Bob, do you think eventually McCutchen gets confident enough, I guess is the word, to call off even on a routine play like that? Is that not going to be? I think normal veteran center fielders make that play, even though it's it's right center. It's a routine play.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Greg, but I don't think a center fielder should call off another outfielder that's camped under a ball. Well, just because he can catch it.
But they're both camped. They're both stopped almost.
Well, on that ball there, I agree with you that that was not right at Young. That was right in between them. McCutchen should catch that ball. Nobody's going to catch this one.
No doubt. Willie Bloomquist going to have 3, perhaps. And he does, into third with a triple.
And back to your original question, Greg. You're right. On balls that aren't right at one guy or another, then especially a center fielder like McCutchen, he's got to make those catches. There you see the ball is hit into right center. McCutchen was shading into left center. He's got no chance to get the ball. Ball was even moving away from him.
Easy triples, it turns out, for Willie Bloomquist, the veteran.
But to finish up on McCutchen, he can't just catch everything that's hit out there. I mean, he has to realize that if a ball's right at somebody else, that's theirs.
Oh, spanked past the drawn-in infield. Billy Butler has given the Royals an early 1-0 lead. Butler's 33rd ribby of the year.
You hate those triples. Have to bring that infield in the first inning. Yeah, that's a play you can see right there from that shot. Jack's back on the outfield grass. Makes it no problem. I mean, that's a perfect example of why we say it's such an advantage to a hitter to be able to hit with that drawn-in infield.
Ball 1 on Jose Guillen, 1 for 4 with a double last night. The former Bucko hitting .257. His second season with the Royals. Now 33 years of age. And a double play ball. And there's no better middle infield at turning. Rose, twin killings. Wilson Sanchez on to Adam LaRoche. 1-0 Royals. Pirates starting lineup brought to you by PNC. It's Andrew McCutchen, followed by Nigel Morgan and Freddie Sanchez. Adam LaRoche hits cleanup. Delwyn Young, the switch hitter, in right. Andy LaRoche at third base. Robinson Diaz, 10 RBIs his last 10 starts. Jack Wilson and Paul Mahalem round out the starting 9.
Who's out on defense for these royalty?
Let's check that royalty out. David DeJesus, Willie Bloomquist, Jose Guillen. Butler and Tien on the corners. Hernandez and Callaspo up the middle. And Olivo behind the plate for Bruce Chen. Veteran left-hander from Panama.
It was Panamanian.
His debut with the Royals. Last pitched in relief as a member of the Rangers, April of 2007. And McCutchen lifts one to left. And DeJesus puts it away. One up, one down for Bruce Chen. Nigel Morgan comes to the plate, and we open up our Geico quote book. From the very quotable Nigel Morgan, talking about wearing the uniforms last night of the Homestead Grays. And again tonight, those guys, talking about the Negro League players, paved the way for us. Without those guys, we wouldn't even be here. It's a huge thing to put on the uniform and represent Josh Gibson.
He hits like Josh Gibson.
Yeah. Home run guy now.
I don't think Josh ever took a swing like that last one, though.
That is fair to say. Josh Gibson, 10 seasons with the Homestead Grays, 5 with the Pittsburgh Crawfords. It's estimated that he hit almost 800 home runs. Base hit to center field. As we said, now on paper, it looks as though the Pirates should be able to handle Bruce Chen, but you never know.
Yeah, this season, the best ERAs have come in here and gotten beat, and some of the worst ERAs have totally shut us down.
And who knows, maybe Bruce Chen has figured it out after undergoing Tommy John surgery on his left elbow in the fall of 2007. Was pitching well down at the minor league level for Kansas City. Was 4-2 with a 3.40 ERA in 14 starts, 82 innings, 23 walks, 69 strikeouts, gave up just 57 hits in 82 innings, and in his last 7 games for the Omaha Royals, a 1.64 ERA with only 6 walks.
They're looking basically for the same thing we got from Virgil in last night's ball game. Somebody to come up and give that rotation a shot in the arm.
One ball, one strike on Freddie Sanchez. 1 out of 2, a sacrifice fly last night plus a walk.
You're trying to figure him out. He almost looked like he was trying to entice a pickoff move. Jumping off and coming back and jumping off and coming back. Trying to get him to throw over so he could get a look at that move, I think.
Whoa. There he goes. And he is nailed at second base.
He was guessing. I don't think he was reading anything that time. He was just running on first move by Chen. As soon as he moved the muscle, Nigel was going to take off and just try and beat the throw.
Morgan caught for the 9th time.
Butler did a nice job there as that pickoff throw was coming to first. He moved into the throw. 2 reasons. The ball gets to him quicker, and once he catches it, now he's got a better angle to throw to second base. Doesn't have to throw over Nigel's shoulder. Nigel tries to beat the throw.
Shortstop Hernandez throws out Freddie Sanchez. So the Pirates get a 1-out base hit from Morgan. Then he's caught stealing, and it's 1-0. Bean the Parrot. That was Billy Butler.
Oh, there's going to be bad blood tonight. Bad blood tonight.
And you can see it looked as though Willie Bloomquist was stepping in between Butler and the Parrot to try and diffuse the situation. But we'll be watching that very closely tonight.
That Parrot's got a sharp beak.
Yeah, sharp beak and a short fuse, I might add, Bob.
Yes, you're messing with fire there.
Boy, boy. Miguel Olivo fouls this pitch off his foot.
Didn't make a snow angel, though.
No.
Nobody yet has beaten Niger for the best falling down after a foul ball. Niger's is the best.
Flat on his back.
By far. I mean, Niger's was a classic.
Yep.
Best I've ever seen, as a matter of fact.
And the home plate umpire, Phil Cuzzy, going to try and buy him some time. Tom. Check out Bob's Tips to Win, presented by Rivers Casino, opening August the 9th.
Well, we've talked about Mahalam and with ground balls. He needs to play in a low ball. And Greg, we can win with this full house we have here tonight. I believe, and you'll back me up on this, we've won 9 straight with when we have a crowd of over 20,000.
That is correct.
And I know we're well over 20,000. I'm sure we're over 30 tonight. So we got to win with this full house. Full house usually wins anyway.
80 degrees at game time. Should be a great day tomorrow as well. Yes, he did. Mahalam strikes out Miguel Olivo.
Go upstairs, write the letters. I don't think that was a fastball, do you, Greg? It looked like he kind of cut or a little
bit
slider action to it. But it worked out anyway. You don't ever look a gift horse in your mouth. I mean, that's, if somebody does something that is good for you, just accept it.
Tapper, Mahalam. Oh,
probably give him an error on that because he definitely had the out easily in front of him.
Yep, error on Mahalam.
No hesitation.
Well, that's so frustrating. You got it out right in your hands.
Right there. I'm guessing he kind of gets into a little bit of a hurry. There was no reason to. I think he had to play easier than he thought.
Caps charged with an error last night.
Jack needs to work with him on that. Getting the ball out of there. I mean, Jack is the best that I've ever seen at it.
A quick exchange. Yep. Glove to hand. Mark Teahan, 1 for 3 at his 9th home run of the year last night. It came with 2 outs and nobody on in the 9th inning off Matt Capps. Pirates won the ball game 5-3. They're trailing here 1-0 to these Royals. And hit the other way to Niger Morgan.
Niger still out in that sun a little bit, along with McCutcheon. This time of year when there's no clouds around, left field, center field, especially center field, can be a problem early in a game. By the time they get back out there, the shadows will have taken over and they can put those sunglasses away. No sun problem in right field.
Switch hitting shortstop Luis Hernandez. 4 for 12 against lefties. 333 average, 154 from the other side of the plate. Called up from the minor leagues, May the 3rd from AAA Omaha. Last night, Tony Pena Jr. started at short. He was 0 for 3. Another pickoff try.
If you're aggressive as a base stealer, Paul will pick you off at some point.
And there he goes. He's going to make it.
Yep, that ball bounced. Now, as Freddie is fielding the ball, the glove has to come up to catch the baseball. Then he's got to stop it and move it back down to make the tag. And that little blink of an eye it takes to do all that, that can cost you an out call. Watch the glove. The glove is moving up as it catches the ball. If that ball gets there on a fly, it's going the other direction as you're fielding it, and you might be able to get the tag down in time. Although from the slow-mo, didn't look like it much mattered, did it? I think he had it whether it bounced or not.
Looked like it. Lifted to right. Delwyn Young makes the catch. So the error by Mahalem doesn't hurt him. Head to the bottom of the second. 1-0. Bottom of the second inning against Bruce Chen. LaRoche with 11 home runs this season. He's been a big part of this power surge. 15 home runs in the last 13 games for the Buccos. 4 of them from Adam LaRoche.
A lot of guys. I think it's a group effort, and I think it needs to be with the Pirates to get everybody involved. Adam is always very streaky. I mean, he can hit 4, and in that a 10-day period, then he might not hit another one for a 2-week period. Everybody has to get involved on this club. There you see the replay of the one hopper. Nice play. Butler having to spear that one just before it went into the outfield.
Delwyn Young batting .330. And getting the start in right field over Steve Pearce. Pirates continuing to want to get a good look at Delwyn Young, the left-hander on the hill. Young batting .308 on the right side, .345 as a left-hand hitter.
Well, where they'd like to watch him the most is out in that outfield to see if they can get some improvement in his defensive play. The hitting hasn't been much of a problem. He has been stroking the baseball.
His last 10 starts, Delwyn Young is batting .405. Hitting coach Don Long. Bruce Chen gets the strikeout. Tomorrow, Pirates and Royals complete interleague play here at PNC Park. It's a kids' day. Family's fun zone before the game on Federal Street. Kids run the bases after the game, and all youngsters 14 and under receive batting gloves and wristbands courtesy Kimberly Clark. As Andy LaRoche models the batting gloves and wristbands the kids will get tomorrow. Call 1-800-5-BUCKS or visit pirates.com. Strike one on Andy LaRoche.
Andy got small hands?
Yeah.
Why'd they pick him? Yeah, has he got the smallest hands on the team?
I don't know how he got that.
Well, they got to be kid-sized gloves, right?
Yeah. Fly ball to left. And Bruce Chen enjoys a 1-2-3 second. Royals have a 1-0 lead to PNC.
And by Day Automotive, we're going to make your day.
Time to check out our Day Automotive this day in Pirates baseball history. June 27, 1995, Denny Nagel became the first Pirates pitcher in nearly 10 years to hit a grand slam. A 6-5 win over the Cubs. That's our Day Automotive this day in Pirates history. Now I'm reading this thing and you're doing fireworks shots.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Denny Nagel hitting a grand slam.
You're watching fireworks went off when they hit a grand slam. That's the fireworks ship. The official fireworks pirate ship.
Whatever.
Was I distracting you, Greg?
What do you think? Did you hear that? No, you didn't, because all you heard was...
Yeah, those fireworks were going off for the Denny Nagel's grand slam. It all went together.
One and two on Bruce Chen. By the way, you know who the guy who had hit the previous grand slam before Nagel?
No, tell us.
Teammate of yours, Donnie Robinson.
Really?
Do you remember that? 1985, he hit a granny. I imagine that has to be, it's one thing that a home run as a pitcher, but to hit a grand slam, that's got to be unbelievable.
That would have to be a pretty good feeling.
Elijah Morgan over, but well out of play. Bruce Chen, a career 130 hitter.
I should have had one, but it got taken away from me.
What happened?
Got taken away. It would have been an inside the park grand slam.
Did you actually circle the bases?
Yeah.
You went all the way around from home plate to home plate with the bases loaded.
Bases loaded,
and
yeah.
They charged somebody with an error?
Yes.
What ballpark was this? Old Forbes Field?
No, it was. That's what I'm saying, Greg. It was.
What, was this Minute Maid Park and rolled up Towles Hill?
No, it was the Three River Stadium.
Three River Stadium. Where could the ball have gone? Where you could have circled the bases?
Who was playing center field for the Cardinals? Willie McGee.
Oh,
McGee. Bases are loaded. I hit a line drive to center field. He comes in, tries to make a shoestring catch off the carpet. He misses it. It goes under his glove, rolls to the center field fence. Me, with my speed, makes stands. Thank you. So I don't have to stop my story. With my speed, I circle the bases, head first slide in the home plate for an inside the park grand slam. But instead, they call it a single 3-base error. I only get 2 RBIs. There you have it.
Wow.
It's the rest of the story.
Now, we've got to ask our research department from Day Automotive to find out what day in Pirates history that was. So basically, you beat Willie McGee from that point where he missed the ball to the wall.
Yes, I was much faster.
Wow. Paul Mahalam walks Bruce Chen to start the third. A 10-pitch at bat. How frustrating must that be?
Almost like the pitcher hitting a grand slam. No, not that frustrating. But still, to walk the pitcher to lead off the inning is frustrating, and to have him take 10 pitches from you. The only thing you can do to make up for that is a 1 or 2 pitch ground ball double play.
Jesus flied to right field his first time up. And how about a line drive double play? 1 pitch, Bob. Not 2.
They made up for it. There you go. The pitchers are very good base runners, obviously.
Well, that's Willie McGee.
Well, you know, they tell him to freeze on a line drive, but he didn't say freeze on a looper. Don't know what Chen thought that was going to do. I guess he thinks that Jack can't make that catch.
Most DPs among National League shortstops, Tejada and Jack Wilson. Bloomquist tripled into the gap in right center field in the first. Tapper left side, bare hand, and no. Infield hit for Bloomquist.
Nothing you can do as a third baseman. You're back, 2 outs, nobody on, 2-0 count. You're not thinking about any kind of a bunt. So then when you get the swinging bunt off the end of the bat, you're toast. I guess that was the first base coach we're going to hear. Come on.
Rusty Kuntz.
Is that Rusty?
Former Pirate first base coach. There he is. Second year with the Royals.
Oh, yes. There he is.
With the Buccos from 2003 to 2007.
Was he did some
roving
instruction for a while
between the big league club and the AAA affiliate. Good man, Rusty Kuntz. Very enthusiastic.
Talk about a guy that is always looking for something to do as far as work. Gets to the ballpark early. And not a guy that just sits around and enjoys the clubhouse. I mean, he is out here on the field looking for an outfielder to hit flies to, anything. Work with the pitchers, bunting, and always looking for something. Hates to be, he's kind of like a shark. He's always got to be moving. Always got to be moving.
Bloomquist his second hit. The Royals are 21-13 when Willie Bloomquist has at least a hit. He has 12 steals in 14 attempts, and he's taking off. And he's safe.
Well, I'm going to say a better throw would have had him for sure this time. Now, the other time the ball bounced, but after we watched the replay, it didn't really make any difference. But this ball coming in high is why Bloomquist got in. That throw is down nearer the bag. They got him. That took a while to get that tag down.
Robinson Diaz has caught 5 of 22 attempts. And a base hit to center field. And Andrew McCutchen guns it toward the plate. Cut off by Adam LaRoche. It is 2-0 KC. An infield hit, a stolen base, and the Billy Butler single.
That's kind of manufacturing, playing a little small ball there. I mean, you got to run, and hadn't centered the ball up even close. A little dribbler, the steal, and then this just label shot. Called a label hit, not a shot. Just muscles it out through the middle. Didn't hit it hard enough to give McCutchen even a chance to throw anybody out the plate. Adam doing the right thing, cutting that ball off. Damage was already done. Make sure that Butler doesn't go anywhere.
Guillen hit into a 6-4-3 inning ending double play in the first.
I wonder if he can still throw anywhere close to what he used to. What an arm he had when he came up as a young pup with the Pirates. Every time I see him, I always think of that throw he made at Coors Field. From the left field, his back against the wall, and left field on the fly to third base.
In right field. This ball
right
bounced
field, right
short.
field, yeah,
6-4 on the putout. We talked about that incredible throw last night to nail Nathy Perez. Well, the Bucks trailed 2. Tonight for the middle game of the 3-game series here at PNC Park. FSN is teaming up with Pirates Charities to host a live auction on Tuesday night. Bid on great items like a Chicago road trip to see the Buccos, a chance to run in the Great Pierogi Race, and more. Remember, it's all about the kids when you place your generous bids on Tuesday. Bottom third of the Bucco order, Robinson Diaz. Jack Wilson to follow against Bruce Chen.
Are there going to be 4 winners for the Pierogi race?
I don't know that one.
Because that really would make it interesting to have the 4 winners race each other.
The same night.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'd have to put some cones out.
Yeah.
No cutting across.
And water stations. Every like 15 feet.
Trainers.
Yeah. Jack Wilson 1 for 3 with a home run last night.
Do you think a Pierogi will ever run in the Pittsburgh Marathon?
I would hope so.
So would I.
Two on Jack Wilson.
Well, I have the information right here in front of me, Greg. It says you and 3 friends, you have to be 16 years of age, can be the Pirates Pierogis and run in the actual on-field race again. So it will be
you and 3 buddies running the same race.
Well, it says 3 friends. They probably won't hold that to you. It could be a buddy and a couple enemies that, you know, you might want to elbow out of the way. But you got to be 16. And you also get 4 game tickets. You'll have some pre-race training with that guy. They'll give you some tips.
Jack Wilson, meanwhile, base hit to center. Second hit for Pittsburgh.
Tried to go by him upstairs with a fastball. Nice level swing.
Yes, sir. Paul Mahalem, 3 sacrifice bunts this season. Strike.
He's put it down to first. Being pretty aggressive at third. He's all over him. So no mistakes that way. First base side wide open. Get it down.
Oh.
Not what we needed.
Nope.
That was not the first base side.
So early frustrations for Mahalem.
Yeah. Now look over toward first base. I mean, Butler doesn't even bother to charge. Did you see that, Greg?
Yeah.
Butler didn't come in at all. In fact, Butler is staying back. He's the one that takes the throw from Chin when Chin tries to double Jack off first base. He's still back there on the bag, first baseman. He's kind of saying, heck with that bunt defense stuff. I'm just going to stay here. You know, once the ball goes home, you're supposed to charge. That's why the second baseman's running over there. I don't get that at all, Greg.
Ball 1 on McCutchen. Fly to left in the first.
There's times where, like, you know, sometimes the other team, you don't know everything going on. He might have a bad leg, bad knee. A couple of years ago, I said something about Pujols not doing something, and I didn't realize that he was nursing something wrong. Had been hurt for a while.
Wow.
Got him over anyway. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce Chen.
That'll work. So what I'm saying is maybe could be something with Butler that we don't know about. Wow. That was not a very good block. That's not getting down on your knees and taking in the chest protector. Well, it cost him a run.
McCutchen with 18 RBIs, playing in his 22nd game in the major leagues. Check out our Barrel Automotive League leader stat. Runners in scoring position. Pittsburgh second behind the Mets in these situations.
Yeah, I know that we've hit some home runs of late, but That's going to be an inconsistent thing for us this year. So that stat needs to remain fairly high for us to have a consistent offense. We have to come through situations like this.
Barrel.com, definitely worth the click.
And you can't always come through. And what I mean by we have to come through, we have to get good at bats, give ourselves a chance, and you got to knock the run in. You know, like that stat just showed. 27% of the time.
Fly ball to center.
That's not going to do it.
Bloomquist makes the catch. Pirates leave a man, and through 3 innings,
Definitely worth the click. And by Aflac, we've got you under our wing.
welcome back. 2-0 lead for the Royals. Top of the 4th inning. Aflac trivia question time. That's a good one. Which Baseball Hall of Famers played in both the Majors and the Negro Leagues? Highmark Legacy Square here at PNC Park.
Excellent question.
Olivo struck out in the 2nd.
Question didn't say how many, though, did it?
No.
That makes it tough. You don't know when to stop. Which one of the gypsies come up with that question? Or is it group effort?
We're told they look in their crystal ball. Oh, line
Ouch.
drive back, and that stings. Mahalam picks it up, but he's feeling it.
He fired at the first pretty good. Where it hits him.
Maybe on the right wrist.
Well, he
The
threw
forearm.
Well, he threw it the first. I was thinking more up by the bicep. Because, I mean, he fires it to first without showing any signs of discomfort.
Yeah, I think it got him on the right wrist, not his left arm, I think.
Right. Oh, right, yeah.
Although they're looking at the left.
Well, maybe that's just camouflage.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, left bicep. Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
I guess.
You got one right.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, I finally got one right.
Jeez. Mark it down.
Man. About time.
You're not kidding.
Left bicep. Gonna throw one, make sure he's okay. Fling it to the backstop. So that's, I think, what the thing to do there is you throw it halfway up the backstop, and then you turn to everybody and say, I'm fine. and then just tell the hitter, okay, get in. See, that's the way you got to do it.
Yep. Play with their mind a little bit, right?
Yep. It got by that. He threw that right arm in the glove up there, but it got through the defenses.
He's fine. Alberto Callaspo will come up with one down. And a fly ball to left. A quick couple of outs here in the fourth.
Tony Plush. What's that mean right there, Greg? 2 outs?
He is the best.
We're going to have to get some kind of like pocket dictionary so we can understand what he's saying.
Yep. Morganese.
He's coming up with some.
He speaks Morganese.
A lot of his own words.
Yep.
Somebody else I know that does that.
And they had Jack Wilson cheated over towards second, so he makes the play, and a quick 1, 2, 3, top half of inning number 4. Hall of Famers played in both the majors and the Negro Leagues. Give you the answer here shortly as Nigel Morgan is in the box against Bruce Chen and puts it foul.
Good try.
Satchel Paige, Monty Irvin, Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks, Roy Campanella, Larry Doby, Willie Mays, and Jackie Robinson. By the list. Oh, 2 on Nigel Morgan. Last 5 games coming into tonight, 9 for 20. And a base hit in the first inning. Quick appeal over there. Scott Berry, no. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Talked about Chen's outstanding control his last 7 games down at AAA Omaha. 6 walks. Bounce to the right side, Callaspo. 1 out.
Not just that fastball either, he's putting where he wants to. There's an example of the breaking pitch. He doesn't want to go to 3 balls, but yet he throws that curveball in a pretty good spot. Got it down, gets his ground ball.
Two hits given up so far by Chen.
It's hard to come up with any kind of a reason as to why these games are going the way they are with the opposing pitchers. You seem to be able to beat the guys that got the good pedigrees.
Well, it's still early yet to say that Chen's figured out the Pirates, or the Pirates are struggling against him.
But I mean, to this point, he's got a pretty good start going.
Yeah, it's just a second time around for these Buccos. A 1-out single for Freddie Sanchez.
Freddie, just don't throw him down the middle. And you'll be all right. We'll be all right. What a bad ball hitter he is. How does he hit that stuff?
He's a magician. Waving that magic wand.
Sanguian style.
Ball 1 on Adam LaRoche. And a 1 hopper to Billy Butler at first. Hit it pretty well.
It's that same ball. It'll be through there because Butler's having to hold the runner on.
His last 2 full years in the big leagues, Bruce Chen was pretty susceptible to the long ball. 2006, when he went 0-7 and a 6.93 ERA with Baltimore, gave up 28. The year before that, when he won 13 games with the Birds, gave up 33 dingers in 2005. He is 31 years old. This 10 teams now in 10 years for Bruce Chen.
Must have a very impressive luggage collection.
Started out with Atlanta. They signed him as a non-drafted free agent July of '93. Made it to the big leagues in '98 with the Braves.
Okay, he's got a Brave suitcase.
Then it was on to Philadelphia in 2000.
He's got a red Philly suitcase.
The next year, the Mets.
He's got a blue Met suitcase.
2002, the Mets, the Expos, and the Reds.
Yeah, you figure he probably only picked up 1 suitcase in that year.
Okay. 2003, Houston and Boston.
Okay, probably just 1 suitcase.
2004, 5 and 6, stuck with Baltimore, and
okay, 6.
in 07 he played 5 games for the Texas Rangers.
Probably didn't get a suitcase. I'm saying he's got 6 bags. And of course you got 6 equipment bags too.
A lot of luggage.
That's a lot of luggage.
3-2 on Adam LaRoche with Delwyn Young on deck. Two of his home runs off lefties.
You know where people dream, and they do dream in color, black and white. When Chen dreams, baseball dreams, I wonder what team he sees himself on.
Toward right, and it will drop. And Guillen showing off that arm.
Oh, he still can throw a little bit.
Guns it to second, but safe at second is Sanchez.
But if they're on a line.
Jose Guillen.
We were just wondering about his arm. Right off the end of the bat. That's why I got out there and just kind of died for the base hit. And again, comes up and wham, right on the back. Too late, but it was a pretty throw.
103 career assists, including 3 this year for Jose Guillen. He had 16 with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1998, which was his second year with the club. Part of that freak show 1997 campaign.
Fun season that was. A lot of youngsters and all of them playing pretty well.
Ball slice out of play.
The thing about that year was the starting rotation. They were all pretty young, about the same age, and it seemed like we used the same 5 guys just about the entire season.
Yeah.
And that's always, I think, important. Stay away from those injuries in your starting rotation. The Pirates are able to do that, and they hung around right till the middle of September.
To the end, the last weekend. I remember you were doing updates from Houston. There's a fly ball deep to center field by Delwyn Young. A 3-run homer for Delwyn Young. It is 3-2 Pittsburgh in the 4th.
The Pirate power display continues.
Delwyn Young's 2nd of the year. Just like that, the Pirates have the lead.
16 home runs now, last 14 games. Of course, before that, we went about a week and a half without hitting a single home run.
Now a fly ball by Andy LaRoche to the center fielder Bloomquist. And that was no cheapie there from Delwyn Young.
No, 2 bloops and a blast.
Another look.
Outside corner, and he drives it over the fence.
Check out the bullpen and see what their reaction is. Bucko bullpen. Yes.
It's good. Right through the uprights.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO reminds you that you are safe at home with Safe Auto, proudly supporting the Obadiah Cole Foundation for prostate cancer screening and awareness. Early detection is the cure.
Freddie Bloop, Adam Bloop. Delwyn with the blast. Backdoor breaking ball that doesn't quite make it in from the porch.
11 of the last 13 runs given up by the Royals have come via the long ball. The home run is killing them recently. 11 of their last 13 runs allowed, going back to their series in Houston before coming to Pittsburgh. And bounced to deep short. Hernandez takes an extra moment and throws out, according to first base umpire Tom Hallion, throws out Robinson Diaz. call at first base.
There you see the long throw. Really a nice pickup over there by Butler. And looks like they got him. Is that ball in the glove right now? Yep. Now we'll be able to see it. Yep. Just got him by, I'd say the foot was maybe 7 or 8 inches off the bag. It was awfully close. But Butler did it.
Color analysts, if you watched last night, Steve Blass at least waits till the 4th inning, or the 5th rather. Blass, it took him the first 2, he got that in. Let's go 6-3, 2 down, 1 away. Perry Hill was upset on that close play. And then Russell comes in.
JR's been out there a lot.
Yeah, recently, yeah. Bruce Chen walked in the 3rd. Mahalam not going to let that happen here. Maybe getting on a bit of a roll. Drops the breaking ball in on him.
Well, this, of course, is the important inning for him. We just got the lead. This is the ideal setup. You've had the 8-9 guy to start things off, 9 guy being the pitcher. Hopefully get a couple of quick outs.
Two and two. John Russell on his radio show with Tim Neverett before the game said, Tim kind of asked him, what has it been the sinker that's been the problem? That's what Mahalam has been a little bit disappointed with. And Russell said, oh, that's a fair ball. Bruce Chen has himself a single, I believe. They'll call, no, they're going to give him a double. The fan costing the Pirates 90 feet because I don't think Bruce Chen would have been there.
No, the pitcher's not going to be able to turn that into a double.
So that's costing the Pirates 90 feet, that play. And John Russell will argue this. It's an umpire's call.
I think this is a good argument.
Yeah, this is a good argument. I don't think he'd have been there either. I think he'd have stopped automatically. I don't think there's any way the pitcher goes for 2.
No, the reason is because Morgan is all over this place, playing very shallow. Look, he's there right now. He's going to play that ball, and that's a single. That's a single. What?
What did I do? What did I just do? What?
You just interfered with the ball in play.
He said, I thought it was a foul ball. Russell trying to get the home plate out. Yeah, he's going to get some help. That's good. So Phil Cuzzy is going to talk to Tom Hallion, the crew chief.
I think
they have to bring him back to first.
They should send him to first.
There's just no way he goes to second on that play.
I agree with you, Greg. Morgan, as we said, he is playing right there to begin with. That ball is going to, if it was another runner, perhaps, but you're talking pitcher. About the pitcher.
Right, he's just not, he's not going to go for second. Good job.
There we go.
Good job.
Excellent. That'll work.
Phil Cuzzy does good work. Now, of course, you get the other manager out.
Good debate work by John Russell there, by the way.
Yep. Well done, JR.
He
discussed
must
that
have
call.
Made his point perfectly.
Cuzzy then went for help. Tom Hallion, the crew chief, and first base umpire, and the others, Mike Estabrook and Scott Berry, and they get the call right. Meanwhile, Trey Hillman. Now here we are in sync. It's a great job by the trailer here.
Ball is right now getting picked up.
He's stopping. He's almost stopping.
Yes.
No way he goes to second.
Now he's going to keep on going.
Great job by the folks in the truck. Have that synced up.
Just as that ball was getting picked up by the fan, Chen was touching first base.
And this reaction, Nigel says, "Oh man, you just cost us." The guy says, "What? It's a foul ball." Huh? And his buddy's going, "Hey man, come on."
Look at him looking at him. Look at him.
How could you do that to
look
us?
at him shaking his head. Like, what are you doing?
May 21st, 2006 was the last hit for Bruce Chen, a career 130 hitter. And that could be trouble. It is foul.
Ball. Whew. Thank you very much. Just enough slice. There it is. It's fair all the way, but it's just slicing, and just before it hits the ground, it gets enough to land in foul territory. We can't quite see in that corner, but there's not much room, so it had to be close. It's more than about 3 feet.
Oh, nice pick. Oh, nice pick.
Beautiful.
Nice double play. Sanchez to Wilson there. Fun to watch. Boy, these guys play some kind of defense. Racing a 2-0 deficit as Willie Bloomquist is 2 for 2, scored a couple of runs, and Billy Butler a couple of RBIs. And the Pirates have turned 3 double plays behind Paul Mahalam. Game summary from A&L Motors. Here's the home run. Last half inning. Delwyn Young.
It's good.
His second.
I'm not sure I've seen an entire bullpen give the same "it's good" sign all at once. It's almost like they had to have talked about that. Like,
if there's a home run,
yeah, because we're going to be on camera.
Bullpen,
let's all give
let's
the
do
good
this touchdown sign. Popped up by Jack Wilson, right side. Butler. One away. Well, the Pirates trying to do their best to make it 2 in a row because they will have their hands full tomorrow against Zach Greinke, AL League leader in earned run average of 190. He'll be opposed by Charlie Morton. Our coverage begins at 1. It's a Kids Sunday tomorrow. Greinke got off. He's still a tremendous 9-3, 1.90 ERA. Started this year off 6-0 with an ERA of 0.40. Only two others who won their first 6 decisions with an ERA of 0.40 or less. Wow, what a play.
Thing is about him, though, he can be a little wild at times.
Yeah.
Did you see those numbers?
Yeah. Did you see that catch? Yeah, if you missed the numbers, although I don't know, did we have a chance to see that play or not, but great job by the kid. Brought a glove. Paul Maholm taps this ball foul. Let's watch the catch. Oh, man. Great job. Yes.
Look at the fans. I love to watch the other fans. I think they get more excited about one of their own making a great catch than anything else when they come to the ballpark. Oh, look, he's showing them where the ball was. Yeah.
Strike 3 call.
Right
There's just nothing better. Should I bring a glove to the game? Yeah, bring it just in case. You never know.
It was a snow cone. You got to pass it around, look at it a little bit. Don't get any of that cheese sauce on it. Says now, just don't let the dog get it now. Yeah, we gotta put it in your pocket. Put that ball in your pocket.
Don't lose it.
What were we talking about there?
Oh,
the control. 18 walks.
Yeah.
Over 100 strikeouts.
Very wild. Pop up. And the Pirates go down 1-2-3. We played 5 innings. Buccos lead it by 1. Rapid rewind. AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. Maholm facing the 2-3-4 hitters. Willie Bloomquist has tripled, singled, stolen a base, and scored 2 runs.
Don't let him get on. You know, I think that Paul's had some pretty good success actually pitching upstairs. In fact, you were going to say, or did you finish quote by JR?
Yeah, but it
about the sinker.
It wasn't. It was about the question regarding his struggles, and you know the fact that Maholm feels like his sinker hasn't been working for him. But Russell's point has been, I think it's been a good one, is that hey, Paul Maholm. There's nothing wrong with Paul Maholm. He has kept us in the games.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, heck
so
yeah.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Everybody's like worried about what's wrong with Mahalo. Well, you know what? His job is to go out and keep the Pirates in the game. He's done that each start. Close play, but they get Bloomquist.
You know, the thing, too, about Paul is that I expect from him, 200 innings and a 3-something ERA. And I think that's what we're going to get. His ERA right now is elevated a little bit. It's, like a 4.4, something around those lines. But you can look at maybe just a couple of games, 2 games.
Yeah.
And that things just blew up on him. Kind of like a round of golf where you have a couple snowmen. And you're always, well, if I could have got rid of those. Well, that's what's messed up his stats. He would have that ERA probably in the high 3s if he could have stayed away from 2 blow-up games. One of them, I think, in New York. One got away from him.
Yep. Gave up 7 runs in 5 innings. Gave up 8 runs in 5 innings 3 starts ago at the Metrodome.
Yeah, there you go. Get rid of half of those. You're all right. Of course, you can't do that. Looking back on it, I wish I could throw away my 2 worst games every year. That would help out a lot. But you know what I mean, and I understand exactly what JR is saying, that he has kept us in the ball games. Now all he's got to do is keep his pitches in the ballpark. Whoop! It slipped. Did you see him look at his hand, Greg?
Yeah, yeah.
You trip, you look down at the ground like, what was that? Throw a pitch like that, you look at your hand. Oh, what did my hand do now? Wasn't me.
Well, he broke his bat on that ball that was way in on him. Billy Butler, who is 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. 2009 Pirates Baseball on FSN Pittsburgh, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is ready when you are. Go to southwest.com, grab your bag, it's on. And now full count on Billy Butler.
Nobody walks. He can hit his way on. Tried to.
Speaking of walks, I was curious to know, Bob, we keep talking about Pirates pitching staff throwing more strikes, and it is true. Through 73 games last year, the Pirates had walked 296 batters, which was second worst in the league. This ball popped up. And in foul territory, Adam LaRoche backpedals to put it away.
We've improved.
Not great, but last year at this exact time, 296. This year, 265. So no question an improvement. Pirates 7th in the league in terms of walks. ERA down from 5.03, worst in baseball, to 4.31, which is 9th best in the league.
Well, I think that base on ball number will continue even a steeper trend. It'll get better than it is as the season goes along.
Agreed. Virgil Vasquez will help that if he keep up what he did last night. Throwing strikes. Charlie Morton tomorrow. Had been Ian Snell's spot in the rotation, but the Pirates deciding to option Snell the other day. Two and two. Zach Duke will pitch Monday night against the Cubs here at PNC Park, and Ross Ullendorf on Tuesday night Back to Virgil Vasquez on Wednesday evening, and Thursday afternoon, the final game of the homestand, a makeup game at 12:35 against the Mets. Paul Maholm returns to the hill. So Maholm is your #1 guy in the rotation. That rotation has been reworked now, so it's Maholm your #1, Charlie Morton in the order, #2, Duke 3, Ollendorf 4, and Virgil Vasquez 5. But that can all change as the season goes on. And
right on
struck him out looking.
Great pitch.
Second time he's retired the side in order. Strikes out Jose Guillen. Coors Light freeze cam. Maholm bunts. Chen from his knees tries to double up Jack Wilson. Coors Light freeze cam brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. Go ahead, Bob. Draw. Oh, no time.
I was thinking about Chen's face as he's about to catch that ball and land. And everybody has that look when they dive for a ball, like they're about to land on a bed of broken glass.
Oh, up the middle. What was the look there? As Nigel Morgan has his second hit. Off a lefty tonight.
And watch this line drive right back through. Oh, almost got him in the chin. Right back through the middle. Look out. Southwest Field Cam showing you that line drive. Well, what will Captain Morgan do now?
And what will Sanchez do? Nigel Morgan was picked off, caught stealing in the first.
Will he run again?
A lot of time runners that are picked off early in games and shut the running game down.
Yeah, some take it as a challenge, though.
Popped up. Second baseman Callaspo makes the catch for the first out. This season, FSN is giving you the chance to win a Grand Slam Fan Appreciation Day at the ballpark. Keep watching tonight's Pirates game on FSN for the 7th inning stretch keyword of the game. And then hit FSNinsider.com for your chance to win a Grand Slam Fan Appreciation Day at the ballpark. It's coming up during the 7th inning stretch. Robinson Tejeda loosening up in the bullpen. Royals probably pretty happy if they get 6 out of Chen.
Yeah, you would think that would be just right for him. He sure hasn't thrown very many pitches, though. If it goes just 6, it isn't going to be because of his pitch count. There's number 70 right there.
One ball, one strike, 1 out. See if LaRoche can drive one. First throw over to first base.
You know, now you're easily back, trying to lull them to sleep. I'm not going anywhere. Look, see, I'm just standing here. Don't even pay any attention to me. Don't pay. I'm not even looking at the signs. Not really. Go, 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 go.
Whoa.
No, get back.
Don't listen to Bob.
Get back, get back. Is he going to run? Is he running? He's peeking again. He's peeking. Look at him. See? The base stealers.
Oh, brother.
Sneaky.
Picked them off again. Twice.
You know, we saw him peeking. I wonder if he saw something that he liked, like a breaking ball being put down, and he's thinking that, well, if there was going to be a pickoff throw, they would have put a pickoff sign on. Yeah, Butler again breaking off right toward Chin to get to that throw quicker and give himself a better angle on the throw into second base. Is that a caught stealing or a pickoff, Greg?
Caught stealing.
Caught stealing.
Hit the other way toward the line. De Jesus makes the catch. Leadoff single. But after the foul out by Sanchez, the caught stealing and the fly out. Farm report, some news from the minor leagues. Pirates AAA affiliate Jeff Salazar, who was signed as a minor league free agent over the winter. Yesterday was 3 for 4, a walk and RBI at AAA Indy. Last 6 games, batting .381. He has spent some time in the big leagues. Jeff Salazar. Miguel Olivo leads off the 7th. Backs away. Takes a ball. By the way, we'll be watching Tom Gorzolani make his, if I'm not mistaken, first start since returning to the minors tonight. Ground ball, 6-3. There's a rain out. Might be his second, but so far 5 innings for, and I don't know if this is right or wrong. Maybe we can ask Mark Vidanek to check on this, but from what I see for Gorzelani, unless this is, it says 5 innings, 12 strikeouts tonight for Indy against the Toledo Mud Hens, the AAA affiliate of the Detroit Tigers. Tonight's stat leader update from Bridgestone Firestone involving Alberto Callaspo. League average against lefties, Derek Jeter, Juan Rivera of the Angels are 1-2. Alexi Ramirez of the White Sox hitting .400, he's third. And then Callaspo at .372, but that figure will go down as he is 0 for 3 tonight against this left-hander. From what we understand, it is correct that through 5 innings, Tom Gorzelani has struck out 12 Toledo Mud Hens with 2 walks. Sheesh.
Well, when we saw Gorzelani coming out of the bullpen while he was up here, he appeared to be getting his fastball velocity back to where it was his rookie year, where he was throwing low to mid-90s pretty consistently. And it would be great if he could go back into a rotation and keep that fastball. You would see strikeout numbers increase. Not like that, but still, you know, more than he'd been getting.
Jack Wilson says he has it. He does. So the second consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Paul Mahala. Pirates lead it by a run. Time for 7th inning stretch here at PNC Park, brought to you by our friends at Levin Furniture. 3-2 Pittsburgh. Home. Hit FSNinsider.com. Register for your chance to win. 15 loyal fans get a Grand Slam Fan Appreciation Day at the ballpark July the 9th, courtesy of FSN and the Pirates. Keyword is home. Log on to FSN Insider. That's FSNinsider.com. Keyword is home. Delwyn Young's home run, the difference. Came in the 4th inning, and this ball popped up. Levo makes the catch.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was just about the same spot as the home run. You're thinking, well, you're going to stay away from getting him, something outside where the arms are extended after giving up the long home run to center field. That ball looked like it was the same spot. And it gets him to foul out.
Ball in the air toward right. Guillen near the wall, and it is off the top of the wall and comes back and hits Guillen. So that means Andy LaRoche is going to have himself a triple with one away.
They'll have to come in now in the infield. They're already down by a run. They can't play back. Got to get a little further away from the fence than Guillen did. He got in on the dirt. You got to get back on the grass a little bit. He gets in way too close. That ball comes off hard. Pow.
About to hit him right in the face.
But you don't know where that ball's going to hit on that fence. There's steel, concrete, fence, all kinds of different textures out there, so the ball can do different things. You got to give yourself some room, because if it comes off something hard like a piece of steel, like we're looking at right underneath the where it says Americas, can eat you up. Get back on the grass and give yourself some room. But that's a home field advantage that you have when you play this right field a lot. You know that ball can hit just the chain link fabric and maybe stay right there, or it can come off real hard and eat you up.
Watch the ISO on Andy LaRoche, his second triple of the season.
He pretty much took upon himself to go to third base. He was watching as he came around first. He saw the ball bounce off Guillen.
Guillen did not play here as a Pirate, by the way, in case you're wondering. He was dealt to Tampa Bay in 1999.
Well,
that's it for Bruce Chen.
Ago,
yeah. Bruce Chen leaves, and Jose Guillen.
Is he all right?
Looked like he was a little bit woozy there.
Yeah.
The trainer checking on him. Roman Colon takes over. Colon had his contract purchased May the 24th from AAA Omaha. Acquired a couple of years ago from the Tigers for a minor league pitcher.
He's already been out there 10 times for 12 innings. Not bad stats. In fact, the opponent batting average is very nice. Only 2 walks.
His task is to try and keep that man at third from scoring with the infield in, and the batter is Robinson Diaz. Pirates lead by 1.
him. And most of the time, not real picky about what he swings at. He's going to go up there and just slash at the ball. The advantage really lies with him right now. Everybody in tight.
That will not get the job done. Right to the shortstop.
Broke his bat. Another. He missed a slider down and away. I think he came back and another slider and just barely got it right on the end. That's why the bat shattered and the ball wasn't hit very sharply.
This coming Tuesday, Pirates host the Chicago Cubs. Exactly 100 years to the day that the Pirates played their first game ever at Forbes Field against the Cubs. And in honor of this anniversary, Pirates roll back ticket prices for bleacher seats. Just $4. Take advantage. Go to pirates.com/Forbes Field. Tuesday night, the 100-year anniversary. The first game ever played at Forbes Field. And the Pirates are playing the Cubs again. We understand that this week's edition of Inside Pirates Baseball dedicated to Forbes Field, so tune in to that. How about that? Jack Wilson. Clutch, clutch, clutch. They get the big out with the infield in against Diaz, and then he just gets up and whacks it to left to bring home the runner from third.
They threw two pretty good sliders to Diaz. And then he just hangs one right here to Jack, and Jack knows what to do with it. Look at that. Right there above the belt, middle of the plate. Hanging slider for sure. Line drive to left. And we're up by 2.
Closes the book on Chen. He gives up 4 runs in 6 1/3. Eric Hinsky bats for Mahalam.
That's why really it's tougher to be a relief pitcher than a starter. You make pitches like that as a starter early in the ball game, you shrug them off. It's like, okay, they got to run. It's not that big a deal. But here you get in the last 3 innings of a game, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. That single run is a very big deal. You can't hang breaking balls. You have to make the perfect pitches, because if you don't, it could cost you a ball game. There's not much time, to make up for a mistake. You throw this hanger in the 2nd inning and somebody gets a base hit and they score a run. I realize that the run amounts to the same thing 2nd inning or 7th inning. But in the 7th inning, you just don't have the time to recover. Coming in out of that bullpen when the game is close, there's a lot more pressure on you to make the perfect pitches. The good pitches on the corners and stay out of the middle of the plate. Always said that the starter has the luxury of he can bend but don't break. Just stay out of the big inning. The bullpen guy is stay out of any inning.
Nice work, Paul Mahalam.
Very good job. Not a lot of strikeouts tonight, just 2. That's all right. Very aggressive
to the mid. And a 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter Hinsky. Mahalam getting 10 ground ball outs, giving up just the 2 runs on 5 hits, and dropping his ERA to 4.35 from 4.48 at the start of the day. So look for Mahalam to continue this good work. His next start again will be Thursday afternoon as the Pirates host the Mets here in that makeup game at 12:35. Andrew McCutchen 0 for 3. He's flied to left, flied to center, and popped up to the shortstop. Ball one, following the 4-pitch walk to Hinsky. Roman Colon throws an offering high to McCutchen. And 2-0 now. Time called by Olivo. Catcher out again to talk to this reliever. Tomorrow afternoon, catch another edition of Inside Pirates Baseball. Talked about a show dedicated to Forbes Field, a real good one. So get the inside pitch. Inside Pirates Baseball, driven by your Western Pennsylvania Chevy dealers at Geico. Airing tomorrow at 12:30 here on FSN. Talking about the 100-year anniversary of the opening of the former Pirates home. Enjoy this nostalgic retrospective of the moments that made history and made Forbes Field unforgettable. McCutchen and Nigel Morgan talk before McCutchen steps back in.
I don't know what Nigel McCutchen was talking about.
Saying, hey, we got to sell out, looks like. We're winning 4-2, but do something really exciting for him.
Nigel maybe giving him some tips on
do it for the burgers.
On how to throw the bat away, though.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, after you launch one, yeah, do a nice little flip. Drive to left, but this is going to be easy for De Jesus. And McCutchen will strand a couple. But the Bucs get a run thanks to the 2-out single by Jack Wilson. Was in, so that was big. So too was this one. The line drive, broken bat. They double up Bruce Chen at first, and then this pretty one, the 5th inning. Gaspendeno plays that made you smile. John Graybo relieves Paul Mahalam. Graybo's numbers through 33 outings, 3.97 ERA. The other night, Graybo pitched a scoreless 8th inning, but walked 3 batters. That was against Cleveland.
Got out of it, though.
He did.
And was he was pumped up because he got himself in a bad spot.
That was the inning that Nigel Morgan made a nice play on Victor Martinez after a leadoff walk. Martinez hit a ball to the wall. Morgan leaped up. Made a fine grab. And then after 2 were out, Graybo walked the next 2 batters to load the bases before striking out pinch hitter Ryan Garco. This ball fouled out of play. Now what does he do off hours, John Graybo? Well, Anybody for some pie?
He's a barber. Got the shaving cream.
The sneak attack.
Yeah.
And he'll get Rico Vasquez. During the interview last night.
I don't know what the shaving cream tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
What's it do to the mics?
Slow-mo look. Look at the smile.
Oh, he saw it
knows
coming.
He's got it.
He saw it coming. I saw him close his eyes. Must have been watching a monitor or something. Perhaps a little reflection in the lens. He saw it coming.
Able to shut the eyes. Fly ball to right. Delwin Young makes the play. One down. Lefty up for them is John Bale. Ryan Pena, switch hitter, will bat for Cologne.
Pena, kind of a funny at bat yesterday. Was that this same inning, the 8th? Down by 3.
Yes.
It was down by 3 instead of down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
He hits a single with 2 outs, as he does here, and got thrown out at second base, trying to turn it into a double. Just jogs down to first on this one.
Now David DeJesus. 0 for 3. Lined into that broken bat double play in the 3rd that you saw, and then he hit into the 4-6-3 twin killing, ending the 5th. Paul Maholm retires 12 of the last 13 men he faces. Gives way to the Bucco bullpen. Ball 1. Ball 1 strike to count on David DeJesus. Last night 0 for 4. Brian Pena on at first. The Royals down 2.
Going to get another slider. Keep it down the way. Yep.
Whoa, look out behind the dugout.
That was a slider also. Nice catch. You have to be a little on the brave side to step into.
It's a hang in there.
To step into that bat, make the grab. But it's worthwhile, as you can see by the look on that young man. Well, he stepped right up there, knocked it down, and then picked it up. Look at him.
Just take a look at it.
Nice.
And how about that? That's nice.
Yep.
Strike
Got him
3.
a bunch of sliders. One right after the other. Good tight rotation on that one and finished it at the knees. DeJesus just immediately turned. He knew he had been had.
Everybody taking a look. Billy Bloomquist was 2 for 3 against Graybone.
Well, it explains what it was doing. Yeah, it was spinning, and I did this, I did that. Yeah, you know what you all did? Everybody ducked except for the guy in the gray t-shirt. That was the Indiana shirt. He stepped up there, took the hit, and got the bat. Yep, yeah, right there. There you go. There's where it hit.
It's John Wayner's alma mater.
It's not an IUP shirt, is it?
Well, maybe. Ask Mark Madonic. 2-1 the count on Bloomquist. You know what's amazing too about I don't know how much attention it's gotten. I think it's amazing. John Graybo is now 10th in Pittsburgh Pirates history in career appearances. Bounced foul.
Kind of a stealth move up that ladder.
Yeah, without much attention. He's creeping up on Rip Sewell for 9th place on the all-time games pitched list in Pirates history. This is his 379th appearance. Rip Sewell at 385 is 9th. And the other names, well, I mean, you talk about some of the great players in the game of baseball. Elroy Face tops the list. Kent Tekulve, Bob Friend, Babe Adams, Vernon Law, Wilbert Cooper, Dave Justy, Sam Lever, and then Rip Sewell.
Well, nowadays, if you're a quality lefty in a bullpen that's got any kind of a rubber type arm, you're going to be out there a bunch. The way the bullpens are used with matchups and all that stuff.
Fly ball toward the corner and right. And the catch made. So John Graybo pitches the in case you missed it from our friends at Chevrolet, Albert Pujols 2 more home runs. The Cardinals beat the Twins 5-3. His first 2 at bats, he goes deep. Jason Worth was 4 for 4. The Phillies blanked Toronto 10-0. Scott Podsednik for the White Sox contributes to an 8-7 win over the Cubbies as he goes 4 for 5. And Tim Wakefield goes 6 innings, records his 10th win in a 1-0 victory over the Atlanta Braves.
So what have we got for Pujols now?
28 home runs.
28
for Albert Pujols.
He's got a legitimate shot for a run at 60. At one time, that would have caused a lot of excitement.
Well, I think a run at 60 will still cause some excitement.
Yeah, St. Louis. I won't be excited here.
I don't know. John Bale, the new pitcher. Since we mentioned Pujols, there will be excitement when the St. Louis Cardinals come back to town. Ball is popped up to shallow center. And a nice running grab from Willie Bloomquist, retiring Niger Morgan. Cardinals will be in as Albert Pujols, he is worth the price. August 7th, 8th, and 9th, the weekend series, and September 4th, 5th, and 6th. They're in twice more. Pirates continue this homestand Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday nights against the Cubs, and Thursday afternoon against the Mets. That's, of course, after tomorrow's finale of interleague play. Kids Day against the Royals. Sanchez 1 for 3.
That one, a big one. A little drag the bat through the dirt, get a base hit. Set up a 3-run inning.
And this will be 2. Oh, 1 out, opposite field, stand-up double for Freddie Sanchez.
Mr. Double. Inside out. That's well, what nowadays is a classic swing of hitting inside the baseball.
24th double. That is one behind league leader Miguel Tejada.
That baseball is coming in at you. Think about just trying to hit the ball on the inside half of the ball, the side that's next to you. That's the type of hitting that is very popular nowadays. And it's why I think it's made it so tough to pitch. And more important than ever to try and work the ball inside to make it more difficult to get the head of the bat to the inside of the baseball. You go back 20-30 years ago, everybody was trying to get on the other side of that baseball and pull it over the left field fence.
Two and 1 on LaRoche. Near the bottom of the 8th, Bucks up by 2. 3 outs away from winning their 4th straight. But look for more here against the Royals. LaRoche single to right field in the 4th inning just before the Delwyn Young homer. He's also hit a 1-hopper to first and fly to left. And toward the gap in left center field. This brings home another. Adam LaRoche looking for 2. He is in there. His 37th RBI. Buccos lead 5-2.
Another swing that mashes the inside half of the ball. Drives it the other way. This is not just flipping the ball the other direction. This is driving it hard to the opposite gap. Ball gets deep into the strike zone, makes contact almost right over the top of the plate. And now Adam is going to get to second base. Adam, for a guy that doesn't run all that fast, has really done a very good job this year of getting to the next base.
Ball gets away. He'll get to this next base with 1 out. Important. Wild pitch. Yeah, I agree, Bob. He's been very frisky this year. He's been running much more aggressive on the bases.
Yeah, I mean, if that ball there, of course, is pretty easy as it's just dribbles to the backstop. But there's been balls that have bounced in the dirt and aren't but 5-6 feet away from the catcher, and he's moving up on them, going from first to third on singles. I mean, he's really running the bases well. Like I said, even though he's not real fast. And it's probably even more important to be a good base runner when you don't have that good speed than if you're a fast guy.
He has scored 41 runs already. He scored 66 all last year.
Making those turns around the bases as sharp as he can.
Well, Delwin Young, he can hit. That's his 4th RBI. Pirates trying to put some distance and are doing just that. Between themselves and the Royals, lead at 6-2.
Getting some insurance here right at the end.
Delwin Young, 2 more hits. Another ribby.
He's not getting any flares either. He's smacking them hard tonight. He should keep hitting the way he is. Come out every day and work hard on that defense out in right field.
Bob McClure, the pitching coach. Yep, Delwin Young. And we asked Neil Huntington on his radio show, which, by the way, you can hear tomorrow on FM News Talk 104.7. Asked if the Pirates had given up on the idea of him playing second base, and he said no, not at all. He'll continue to work there and get some time in. Pirates are not sure about what the future holds, obviously, for Freddie Sanchez. Delwin Young, the way he can hit, usually find a place for him. Andy LaRoche takes a strike. Six runs, 11 hits for the Pirates. 2 of the hits for the Ribbies from Delwin Young. One ball, 2 strikes. 36,033 on hand for a fireworks night. Seeing this Bucko club score 6 times, collect 11 hits. Paul Maholm, 7 strong innings, and 3 outs away from winning their 4th straight game. And it's looking as though they'll go 11-1. They get crowds of 20,000 or more. Royals, meantime, in danger of falling 11 games under 500. John Bales pitched low and into Andy LaRoche. He tripled off the wall and right in the 7th inning. Runner going, and it's fouled off, and that got Olivo. Well, since the Cardinals won, the Pirates can stay within 5 games of the first place club. St. Louis and Milwaukee started the day tied for first in the National League Central. The Cubs were losers, so the Pirates can creep to within a game and a half of third place in the National League Central, currently occupied by the Cubbies.
Young running just to stay out of a double play. Really a late break on that last pitch. And he has to make sure he at least gets a piece of everything to protect Young. Young not running this time. Takes ball 4.
Follow the Pirates on your iPhone and iPod Touch with MLB.com At Bat 2009, featuring play-by-play, video highlights, and live audio broadcasts. Visit Pirates.com on your iPhone or iPod Touch to purchase. Pirates also making strides in interleague play. win tonight, they'd go 8-6 against the American League, guaranteeing a winning record, which if I'm not mistaken, first time maybe ever since interleague play was introduced.
Well, we played the American League Central. They're not playing that well this year. Plus, I think our pitching is much better than it's been in a long time. I've always thought that our struggles with our pitching always was amplified so much by playing the American League teams, especially we're going in and playing some Western Division teams, Eastern Division teams, where they got all those hitting machines. But this year, our pitchers did a much better job of keeping us in these ball games.
Not the case with the Royals pitching staff, though. A 4.39 ERA, tied for a 9th. They have struggled recently. Royals
had that great start early in the year. Where
they 18-11 on May the 7th. They were 3 games up in the American League Central. Double play ball. And Diaz hits into the 1-4-3 DP, but they add to their lead. The Pirates now head to the 9th. Up 6.
When you are, go to Southwest.com. Grab your bag. It's on. Buy McDonald's new McCafe coffees, creamy lattes, rich mochas, and frothy cappuccinos. Only at McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Talk about loving it. You gotta love the Buccos, leading 6-2, and Jeff Karstens will try and get the last 3 outs here.
Karstens have been doing much better in the bullpen. Getting the ERA out of the 5s down into the 4s. Opponent batting average coming down.
His first 10 appearances as a starter.
It's nice to have that option too early in a ball game. If a starting pitcher does have a poor outing, you can bring somebody in the 3rd inning, and if he's getting outs, you can pitch him maybe 3 innings. Save that bullpen a little bit. Karstens filling that role. The long man. Back when you had 5-man bullpens, there was one guy, that was his job. He was the long man. He would come in early, and he was going to get in at bat too. He's going to stay out there for a while. Karstens easily gets the first out.
Billy Butler is retired. Before, during, or after the game, stop by the Trib Total Media Hall of Fame Club at PNC Park. Open to all fans, offering full menus as well as select drink specials at the full-service bar. For more info, visit Pirates.com or stop by day of the game and after the game, where you'll enjoy $2.50 beer specials after every game. And the special includes all beers. Imagine I can already see it's pretty packed out there. They're going to have a good time tonight. Live music.
Fireworks right out the window. How nice is that? Easy to get to. Just anybody that has a ticket, just wander in.
Jose Guillen, a base hit. It is his first hit of the game, second hit of the series. And again, tomorrow afternoon, Kids Day, batting gloves, wristbands to youngsters 14 and under. And it is Zach Greinke on the hill for the Royals against Charlie Morton for Pittsburgh. See if the Bucks can sweep KC once they get this W. They would go to 4-1 on this homestand. Parrots getting ready. They are getting ready behind the Green Monster as well to raise the flag.
No, not the flag. The Jolly Roger.
Yeah,
Were you afraid to jinx us?
Yeah. Yes, I was.
So you're always making fun of me believing in that stuff, and you do the same thing.
I do it kind of quietly behind the scenes.
I'm right out front with my superstitions.
Yeah. He went. Olivo. Prone to the
he wants to get thrown out, I guess.
Phil Cuzzy says, let's go. Come on. And he gets tossed. And then he just bumps Phil Cuzzy.
Yep. What was the point in all of that?
So that'll cost him some games.
The game is over. Why do that? It's just not using your head.
Another look.
Check the swing and wow. Greg, I don't think he swung at all. I don't think he swung at all.
Trey Hillman still out there.
Well, I can see why he was so mad. But that was a tough call, but still, at this point of the ball game, why get yourself thrown out, and then if you make some contact, which he might have done, right there. I don't know though. It almost looked like the umpire turned into him as much as he bumped the umpire.
You can see Cuzzy say, "You just bumped me now."
I'm not sure he did. I think might have been the other way around. I think that one's up for interpretation.
Well, we'll see how much it costs in terms of games.
Well, it'll be a fine. I can't see. He didn't make a big fuss. You know, he took it back to the dugout pretty quick. Probably have to pay a little money for a fine, I would think.
2-1. I say he gets 2 games. Appeals it, gets 1. That's what happened with, I think, Mike Cameron recently. 2-1 the count on Callaspo. Ground ball, second. Raise the Jolly Roger now.
You were worried about that, weren't you, Greg?
Not at all. Delwyn Young having himself a night.
Outstanding.
And
swing
the bump.
Back. Whoa!
Oh, everybody got into it.
Look at Niger.
It started out Morgan and McCutcheon, and now it's the outfield bump, including Jack and Freddie.
I like it.
The Buccos liking what's happening lately. He's winning ways.
Playing well in front of the big crowds.